Airport lounges are a big mystery for many travelers. In this video, I'll explain what lounges are all about and how you can access them without an expensive business or first-class ticket. Even better, did you know that visiting a lounge can be cheaper than eating at a restaurant in the airport? Let's get started! Ever since commercial aviation began, waiting has been a major topic. Even today, you're advised to arrive at the airport several hours before departure. But what do you do with the remaining time if you breeze through check-in and security? You sit in the waiting area, go shopping, or douse yourself in perfume testers at the duty-free store. Back in the day, when flying was a great privilege only a few could afford, airports were more exclusive and luxurious. The vacation began on the ground, with comfortable seating, great views, and top-notch catering. Nowadays, as flying has thankfully become accessible and normal for the general public, airport lounges come into play. These lounges are essentially premium waiting areas with various amenities from complimentary catering and comfortable seating to quiet workspaces, sleeping areas, showers, and even wellness zones. Of course, this level of comfort comes at a price, so not everyone can just stroll into an airport lounge. Originally, lounges were reserved for business travelers, frequent flyers, and passengers with the financial means to fly in business or first class. But this has changed, at least a little. Airport lounges can generally be divided into three categories. There are lounges operated directly by airlines, such as Lufthansa's business or first-class lounges, KLM's Crown Lounges, or Qatar Airways business class lounges. Then there are lounges run by private companies. Airlines that don't operate their own lounges at the airport book access to these for passengers in higher travel classes. We'll come back to these types of lounges when we talk about access without a pricey plane ticket. Lastly, there are the ultra-exclusive lounges, like special VIP lounges or the American Express Centurion lounges, which only a small number of travelers can access. You'll find lounges at nearly every major airport, although they're sometimes more or less well signposted. At large hubs like London or Frankfurt, there are multiple lounges, often with several options depending on your ticket. At smaller airports, there may be only one or even no lounge at all. The quality of lounges varies significantly. Some are small, overcrowded back rooms with a few bags of chips and lukewarm drinks, while others are massive flagship lounges offering excellent restaurants, bars, buffets, a terrace overlooking the runway, and even massage services. It's definitely worth checking lounge reviews beforehand using platforms like Google, LoungeBuddy, or Lounge Review. Here's a tip: it's worth flying out of the airline's main hubs, as that's where their flagship lounges are usually located. For instance, if you fly with KLM from Amsterdam Schiphol, the KLM Crown Lounge is the best option. If you're flying from Doha with Qatar Airways, you can treat yourself to their business class lounges. The same goes for other airlines, like Swiss at Zurich, Finnair at Helsinki, or United with their Polaris lounges. Lounges in the international departure area often have more amenities than those in the domestic or Schengen area. This makes sense, as international flights are usually longer, and the business class experience is generally more luxurious. If you haven't purchased a business or first-class ticket, access is limited, as many lounges are reserved for passengers in higher travel classes or frequent flyers with status. However, there are sometimes good deals available for business class, especially on shorter routes. Lufthansa Group's European flights are an example, though their business class product isn't the most exciting in Europe. Another option is booking business or first-class flights with airline miles, known as reward flights. With some knowledge and smart planning and earning or purchasing miles, you can fly business class for the price of an economy ticket. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you'd like a separate video on airline miles. At larger airports, you can often use the lounges of partner airlines, which allows for some lounge hopping during long layovers. Now for the exciting part, what other options are there? Some airlines offer lounge access for a fee to premium economy or even economy passengers. There are also companies that allow you to purchase access to a wide range of airport lounges with a one-time fee or a membership, such as Priority Pass or Dragon Pass. This is especially appealing if you often fly economy but want a relaxing experience and catering at the airport before your flight. Some credit cards also provide free or discounted lounge access. However, these credit cards often come with a hefty monthly fee and only make sense if you really use the perks and benefits they offer. The most exciting option is also the simplest. Many lounges, mostly independent lounges, offer access for a one-time payment. Prices range from several €100 to a reasonable €30. Often, these lounges can even be booked online in advance at a fixed price. Considering how expensive a meal with drinks at the airport can be, this can be a great deal. However, it's still worth checking reviews, as not every lounge is worth a visit. And yes, airport lounges can get overcrowded at certain times. All in all, airport lounges are a fantastic way to start your journey with a bit of luxury, away from the hustle and bustle of the airport. And yes, you can bring your kids into lounges as well. Okay, of course you're right. The plane somehow seems to be flying without a pilot. Never heard of autopilot? Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one.